I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. On Sunday, Senator Bill Hagerty proposed an amendment to the Inflation Reduction Act. The amendment would have redirected funding toward immigration and customs enforcement at the southern border. Hagerty pointed out that 4 Democrats supported the amendment during the budget resolution process last August. This time, the amendment did not pass, with all Democrats voting against it.
Mr. President, in fiscal year 2021, Immigration and Customs Enforcement arrested more than 12,000 illegal aliens with aggravated felony convictions, an all-time record number of illegal border crossers entered our country last year. This is an unprecedented national security crisis. Before we spend billions of dollars on Green New Deal programs, the department should first do its core job of securing the homeland.
The gentleman will suspend. The Senate will be in order.
Thank you, Mr.
Senator
President.
from Tennessee is recognized.
This same policy was adopted 53-46 during the budget resolution process last August, with 4 of my Democrat colleagues joining me. Now, 1 year later, we have a worse crisis and an opportunity to provide real funding to protect our citizens from individuals who endanger our communities. I hope my colleagues on the other side of the aisle will maintain their previous support for this common sense approach to fund law enforcement and put public safety and national security over partisan politics. We have a chance to address this in a real manner right now. Solving a major crisis like this is worth taking a little more time. I urge my colleagues to support this motion.
Deputy Majority Leader.
Mr. President, members, the senator from Tennessee just provided us with this copy of his new amendment, and I hope you'll take a look at it because it is recommitting this measure for 3 days. End of conversation, end of debate, end of any possibility of passing what we consider to be a major piece of legislation for prescription drugs, for dealing with environmental issues. The list goes on. We've faced this so many times already in the last 12 or 14 hours. But the second thing I'd like to note is we understand the seriousness of this challenge, so much so that we've already decided it's a crime. And it's a crime that can be prosecuted. And it's a crime that is investigated and enforced by an agency of the federal government, which we funded just 4 months ago. 4 months ago, we gave $8 billion to ICE for this purpose. 31 Republicans voted against funding this purpose. One of them was a senator from Tennessee. So now we're told we need the money, but 4 months ago, he wouldn't vote for it. I think we know what we have here. We have a challenge that really is important to this nation that both parties share, but we have a political challenge with an effort to derail this measure today. Stick together, vote against this amendment.
Mr. President, do I have any more time left?
There's no additional time.
Ask for the yeas and nays.
Is there a sufficient second? There is. The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin.
On this vote, the yeas are 50, the nays are 50, and the motion is not agreed to.